Hello everyone! So today I'm going to try and make some soap with this coconut oil, but I also infused it with the lavender from my yard. So this is kind of the interesting color it turned out to be after I got it all strained out and cleaned. So I've got my lavender infused oil here, I've got my milk, I've got my water. I'm going to try and see if I can do this. I'm hoping that it will turn into like a really milky soft bar, but I don't know. We'll see. Just have to give it a try. Oh, and FYI, I did learn that this was polypropylene, not polyurethane. So, my bad. Alright, that's about ready. Now this time I'm not going to do a heat transfer because I had to melt my coconut oil and get the right balance on it when I infused it with the lavender. So it is not going to be a heat transfer method today. But I'm hoping this turns out pretty good anyway. This has been sitting out so it's not really warm. Alright. Adding my lye water solution. And give that a good stir. Make sure everything's kind of incorporated well. That feels pretty darn good. Going to go ahead and burp my blender. Get all the bubbles out of it. Give it a quick spin. I wonder why I did that. Sounds like something's not quite right. Alrighty then. I am actually going to have to get out my other stick blender. So, this is probably why it's a good idea that you have backups. Because you never know. I'll be right back. I have to plug in my other motor. Alright, I'm really glad I ordered the same one. Alright, so this one is going to the wayside. Okay then. Burp my blender. Give that a good stir. Go ahead and add in my milk. Okay. I want to make sure that I stir it quite a bit because I don't want to make sure I get any lye or oil rivers. Go ahead and add my lavender. I'm spilling it all over the place. Gee, today is not my day. My goodness. I hope this soap turns out really good because of that. Alright. Well, that's as good as that's going to get. Set that aside. Set these all off to the side. I'm going to go ahead. Got my molds ready. I'm going to go ahead and start pouring them. Like I said, I hope this soap turns out. Oh my goodness! What a mess! This better turn out good. I'm gonna be ticked if it doesn't. Alrighty, well, this soaping video did not turn out as planned at all. but live and learn, I guess. Grab a spoon, try and scoop some bits and pieces into places where things should be. I'm going to take some from there, take some from there, add it to there. Add a little bit there. Try and even this sucker out if I can. Gosh dang. What a day. Alright, well, that's I think as good as it's gonna get. I don't know what else to say. Except this better not go bad on me. Alright, well, give it a good wiggle. Side to side. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of, probably go there. Give it another wiggle. I want to try and make sure those are all flat if I can. Tap it down. This is already thickening up. Okay, well, to heck with it. Alright, so that's it, and I guess I'll be back after I unmold this. We'll see what kind of disaster I created. Have a good one. Hello everyone. So I just got these soaps unmolded. Now, if you remember from yesterday, what happened was my brand new blender ended up having the motor break in it, like a belt came undone or something or other. So I said to heck with it. I was able to save the batch, thankfully, but I was so frustrated I just waited until the next day to get these all cleaned up. So that's what happened with that one. Now, I've done this batch before, the same type of thing, and with this batch, which is a little bit more olive green, I'm not sure why this turned out green and this a little bit more pearl, but with this batch, my old blender had its old blades totally break apart, and in this batch. Thankfully, I was able to save this one, and it turned out really good. But with this one, the brand new blender motor broke on the first use. So I had to use the old motor with the new blades to try and save this batch. It was so frustrating. At least, you know, I had two of the same thing so that way I could save this. But that would have been a whole lot of oil and stuff wasted and a lot of work done if I wasn't able to save that. But while I had these here, I'm not sure why they turned out different colors, because it's from the same thing, but maybe I did something different. I think maybe this one I did a heat transfer method, and this one my oils were already hot and melted. So maybe that's what made up the difference. But with this one, if you look at it, you can see it's got a little bit of a color distortion right in here. Same thing right there on the end. And also right here on the side there. You don't know if you can see it well enough. But right there, there's also some more. What that is it's called gel. It means that the oil and the lye water were too hot at the time when I mixed it. So it basically cooked itself in the middle and changed color. So it doesn't mean anything other than I just did it too hot. And it won't harm anything either, it just looks weird, which is okay, I guess. So what I'll probably do with this one is use a heat gun over the top to get it the same color. So that's one way I can fix that. I can also just put it in the oven at a low heat and get them all to be the same that way as well. But I just wanted to show you guys how this actually did turn out, and hopefully if these turn out okay, I'll test them, because I always do. If these are good enough, I'll probably sell them, but we'll see what happens. But this is that Lavender Infused coconut oil soap, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully I'll talk to Amazon later, and maybe they'll get it fixed or figure out what went wrong. Oh, here in this one, you can see I got a little bit of air bubbles in there trying to save the batch. So it's got some interesting speckling on it. It's kind of cool. Each bar is so different. This one's got speckling on the top right there. But yeah, it's just unique. Every one of them is going to be different. Alright, well, have a good one, and I'll see you next time for other videos. Bye now.